Greenwood Bulldog fans, we're coming to you live from Paragould, Arkansas, Greene County Tech Arena, way up in the northeast of the state of Arkansas, as Greenwood Lady Bulldogs are here to play the Beebe Lady Badgers here in the 2025 Arkansas Activities Association 5A state playoffs. This is game number 1. The Lady Bulldogs, they already know that if they win this game, they will move on to play Greene County Tech tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. But first, they've got some business to do here tonight as they take on the Lady Badgers. Greenwood coming off a good week last week as they played 3 games, knocked down Siloam Springs 94-51. Piercy with a high of 35. Russellville, they played on Tuesday last week. Izzy Smith with 30. Piercy with 25 and a 99-42 win. And then they capped off the end of the season their senior night. Mountain Home came to town and Smith got 31. Piercy with 43 for an 85-60 win. Izzy Smith, she's approaching her 1,000 career points. It needs 11 tonight to hit the 1,000-point mark. We already celebrated that accomplishment earlier in the year for Kyla Piercy. So we'll try to keep you up to date as Izzy Smith gets closer to that. They're playing the Lady Badgers tonight. Spoke a little bit with Coach Castleman and gave us a little insight that the Lady Badgers got some good players. Number 3, Bailey Barton, she's a sophomore and she's their primary shooter. Coach Castleman said that'll be one of their primary targets that they look to shut down. Number 13, Hannah Johnson, a senior, overall athlete. She'll be contributing on the boards as a shooter as well. Number 20, Mackenzie Williams, a junior. 24, London Hicks, a sophomore. So there's 2 sophomores starting tonight for the Lady Badgers. And then number 34, senior London Flowers. She's their big post. She'll be down in the paint causing havoc for everybody. Greenwood will come out as normal. They'll run their 1-3-1 zone. They'll be trapping. And that'll more than likely be one of the keys from talking to Coach Castleman, is that Greenwood can execute their full court press, their trap defense, their from one end to the other. That should put us in the driver's seat as we force them, their ball handlers, to do a lot of work. So they're getting ready to announce the starting lineup. And we've got our normal starting 5: Ashlyn Rose, Piper Pitts, Izzy Smith, Peyton Jones, and Kyla Piercy. Looking to see Journey Clements, Keely Dolan, and Hallie Fox come in off the bench as the game goes on. We got 8 minutes up on the clock. We'll be waiting for the girls there after these announcements. Good-sized crowd. Saw several Greenwood faces walking around the arena prior to the game. So see some blue up there in the stadium. See a lot of our parents and some of our basketball boys. They're out there to cheer on the Lady Bulldogs. Long drive for those that made it, so we'll cheer on those that were able to make the drive up here. Lady Badgers, they come in for an overall record of 23-6 with a conference record of 12-4. They're in the 5A Central. Greenwood in the 5A West. They're coming into this tournament ranked number 2 on their side of the bracket. And the Lady Badgers ranked number 3. Greenwood overall record of 18-11. With a conference record of 11-3. Ashlyn Rose being announced. Like I said, Piper Pitts, Izzy Smith, Peyton Jones, and Kyla Piercy will be our starters. Girls made the trip up yesterday afternoon. Had a good day, had a morning practice, morning shoot around. Try to make the day as normal as possible. talking to Coach Casser. That was the goal.
Number 31, Varsity.
Recap some of the season. The game high this year, Izzy Smith with 40, and that was against Mountain Home. Piercy, she's had her third game high, going up to 43 against Mountain Home last week, and then Piper Pitts last week as well. She's up to her game high to 14. We're in the center. We're getting ready to kick off with the tip-off here in the center circle. Ashlyn Rose with the duties. Here goes that tip-off. And it goes quickly out of bounds by Beebe. It'll be Greenwood's ball. As that tip went to no one, but off the tip. Off of the Beebe player, off the tip. So we've got an inbounds now. Into Smith. Smith here on her wing. She drives left hand over in the left corner to Rose for three. It's up off the iron. No good. Here comes the Badgers with the rebound. Strong full court press as Piercy comes up on the ball, and it's dribble handoff there to Hicks. Hicks over in the far right into the wing. Now up inside the key. She's going to move her feet. She got a little help from Ashlyn Rose as she came up to play defense. Izzy Smith going to have the point guard duties over to Peyton Jones on the left guard as she brings it back top of the key. Left side in the corner to Rose. Couldn't get that one to fall. Knocked out of bounds, looks like, by Piercy, as Piercy was able to get her hand in there. Just couldn't come away with it. Inbound, full court press again, looking to trap for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbound quickly. They look to break the press with the pass. Ball up right side of the key. Now over the right wing. They drive baseline. That's Williams. Stolen away by Smith. Quick pass over in the left corner to Pitts for three. Good! Piper Pitts with her first points of the night. Good to see her come out. That was a steal there by Smith as well. Give her credit for that. Ball here in the lower corner, drives baseline. That was Barton. She tries to throw it back to the wing, and it's knocked out of bounds by Piercy. Piercy got her hand on it. Piercy with quick feet and quick hands, and she's able to close in on that passing lane. Greenwood sets up temporarily in man-to-man. Smith out on the ball, back into their 1-3-1 half-court zone. Lob pass inside to their big. Couldn't get it to go. Knocked away by Rose and taken by Piercy. Piercy back up top. Left side to Pitts for three. No good. Here come the Lady Badgers. Greenwood with the lead here. Coming up on 6 minutes with 3-0 lead. Ball on the far right side over to Hicks, down in the right corner. Back to the right side of the key. Little bounce pass there to Johnson. Johnson shoots up, no good. Nice block out. But the ball hits the ground. And Williams is able to slide in there for two for Beebe. Here comes Greenwood. Piercy, she drives in the lane, kicks it back left side over to Pitts. Back up top to Jones. Jones finds Rose. Back up top to Piercy. She's way up on the Eagle logo there. She drives left side. Quick pass down inside on the block to Rose, and she couldn't get that one to go. But it was a fantastic pass by Piercy. Piercy with the steal. She's got numbers, and she passes it down to Smith for two. Good assist and steal there for Piercy. Piercy with two steals. Picked up an assist there, and Rose is going to get called for a block.
Foul charge against the Bulldogs. Their first personal. First team foul charge to the Bulldogs.
That'll be Rose's first foul of the night here. 5-2, 5 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the first period. Ball inbounded, and there was a backcourt violation that got missed. Stolen away by Piercy. Gets it out front to Smith for a nice, easy layup. Smith with 4 points now. There's a timeout. That timeout was called by the Lady Badgers. Piercy picks up her third steal of the night and her second assist. The Greenwood Lady Bulldogs are able to get into the pockets of the Lady Badgers. Pitts came out and knocked down a three from the corner. Izzy Smith with 4 points now. Greenwood sits there with a 5-point lead over the Lady Badgers. Coming out of this 30-second timeout. Remind you that the winner of this game is going to move on to tomorrow night, play at 7 o'clock, and they'll be playing Greene County Tech here in their home arena. Ball inbound on the far end. Lady Bulldogs come out of center court as they look to set up their three-quarter court trap here. Ball, lots of movement to the ball as Bulldogs look in the trap. Piercy, she's trying to chase it down. Shot up from the left wing, and that's going to be good. Martin is their shooter. So we got to do everything we can to get their hands in her face. Top of the key to Jones. Left side corner to Pitts. No good. Nearly rebounded by Jones as she got her hand on it. And Jones tried to steal it away. Couldn't come up with it. Ball comes out to the Lady Badgers. That shot's no good. Shot from the left corner. There's three from Johnson. They picked up some trash as the rebound fell on the floor. Nobody could get a hold of it, and they were able to kick it out. Left wing to Jones. Jones setting up at the top of the key as she passes it off to Piercy. Piercy, quick pass down on the lower left block to Rose, and Rose picks up a quick two. And another assist, 3 assists now for Piercy. Piercy seeing the court here early. Her teammates are breaking to the ball. Greenwood making sure nobody gets behind them here on the defense. Here in the half court for a ball out in the front court. Here comes the Lady Badgers. Right side wing. They get it inside the key. They dribble down. It's going to be up and good. That's a basket for Williams, number 20. Left side wing to Jones. Jones just inside the arc. She kicks it back out to Smith. Smith drives lane, right side. Right-handed shot up and good as it rolls around for 2, and that's 6 points for Izzy Smith, and she's going to quickly pick up those 11 points with this pace that she needed. Ball past half court, stolen away by Smith, and they foul her to keep her from scoring. 2 steals now for Izzy. Senior working hard out there trying to get her hand into that passing lane. It's going to be Greenwood's ball, far side, inbound to Izzy Smith. She's top of the key, working her way down the right side. Kicks it back out to Jones. She's going to put up a 3. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound tried for, but recovered by the Lady Badgers. Johnson with the ball here in the left corner. She drives in to Williams on the baseline. Kicks it out to the right wing. We've got a foul that was called earlier on a bump. So that shot's no good. We're on the baseline. Lady Badgers to inbound. Greenwood set up in their inbound defense. They look for the long safety valve. Here he threw it away as Smith got her hand on it. Shot here from the left corner. That's Johnson. She knocks down 4 points. It's 11-13. Just a little over 2.5 minutes left here to play in the first period as the Lady Badgers picked up their first lead of the night. Inbound to Rose. Piercy. She's up top of the free throw line. Makes a nice shot for 2 off the inbounds play. Her first points of the night. 13-13, tie ball game. Just under 2.5 minutes. Left side wing drives into the lane by the Lady Badgers. Kicks it up the right side over to Barton. Rebound by Piercy. Piercy. She's hustling down right side, down the lane, up and good for 2. She came away with that rebound and went coast to coast, and now the ball's rolling around on the baseline. Badgers slow to pick that up and get ready to inbound. Officials ready to get it started. There's going to be an inbound by the Lady Badgers. Greenwood now 15-13 with a 2-point lead here as we come up on the 2-minute mark in the first period. Greenwood looking to trap. One zone trap as they cross the timeline. Smith out on the ball, hands that off to Piercy. She takes the ball all the way down in the corner. Long cross-court pass to the right wing. Knocked away by Rose. She altered the shot. Smith down on the ball. Right side wing by Barton and a rebound by Piercy. 2 rebounds tonight now. Piercy got bumped, no call. And she went to the ground hard. Here come the Lady Badgers. A minute and a half left. Greenwood was still with a 2-point lead. Back to the top of the key for the Badgers as they quickly try to make Greenwood move with the pass. Rebound couldn't come down with that for the Lady Badgers. Now there's a fight for the ball as it bounces around, and the Lady Badgers come up with it. Good hustle by both teams there as that ball just could not be picked up. Now on the left wing, shot up, no good. There's a scuffle for the rebound. Ball hits the floor, goes off of Piper Pitts, they say. And that's going to be the Lady Badgers ball on the far side. They're going to be a coffin corner. Minute 3 left here in the first period as the Lady Badgers are down by 2. Inbound right side wing. Almost knocked away by Pitts. And Pitts got a little bump and sends the Lady Badgers flying on the sideline there. And that's going to be a foul. On Piper Pitts, her first foul. Just the second team foul. Third team foul now for the ball out on the logo down here in the left corner. She drives baseline and she was able to get past Jones. That shot's not made good for Johnson. Left side to Rose. She's inside the line. Kicks the top of the key. Shot up by Pitts. No good. It looks like it was off of the Lady Badgers. And that's what the official indicates. It's going to stay Greenwood ball. 15-15 tie game. 37 seconds left here in the first period. Piercy, she drives in the lane just inside the free throw line. Kicks it out to Pitts. Pitts dribbles across. Kicks it to Rose. Good for 3. Ashlyn Rose knocks down her second shot of the night with a nice 3 from the right-hand corner. And we'd be under 20 seconds left. Ball up top on the logo. Far right corner. Badgers with the ball as they back up toward. Got Barton's nearly trapped. Lob pass down inside to their big, and that's 2 points. Flowers, she got down deep. And Kyla Piercy gets tripped up by the official as our time runs out. And it's 18-17 here as we head into the second period. Ashlyn Rose got 5 points. Piper Pitts, you got that early 3 right out of the block. Izzy Smith setting on 6 points, and Kyla Piercy with 4. Nobody in foul trouble. And we're going to take a break here as we come back for the second period. This is Bulldog basketball.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
We're back, Bulldog fans, here at Greene County Tech Arena in Paragould, Arkansas for the 5A state playoffs in the girls bracket. Greenwood takes on the Beebe Lady Badgers. Again, coming out of that first period, Rose with 5 points, Piper Pitts with 3, Smith with 6, Piercy with 4. Piercy, she breaks away and she's able to score off that breakaway layup. Nice 2-point. She got bumped, no foul. 20-17, stolen away by Piercy. She gets a nice easy layup on the far end. She's off to a quick start here. Almost stolen away there by Smith, and she's gonna pick up a foul. That's Smith's first personal foul. 3 team fouls now for the Bulldogs. Nearly got her trapped up top, left side of the key, far right wing, shot up no good, rebounded by Piercy, and there's going to be a foul called immediately. And Lady Badgers reached in unwisely trying to knock that ball out of Piercy's hands. 22-17.
London Flowers returns to the floor for the Badgers.
Flowers, she checks back in to the lineup. Ball into Peyton Jones. She's on the left wing, back up top, above the arch, top of the key, left side to Rose for 3, good. Ashley Rose with a nice 3 from the left corner. 25-17, Greenwood adding to their lead now. Still looking the trap, full court, nearly knocked away by Jones as she got a jump on it. Piercy falls back, gets the rebound off of that shot. Piercy's with the ball. She's on the right side. Pulls up. Free throw line extended. Good for 2. Piercy with a nice rebound. We got a timeout as the Lady Badgers find themselves quickly from a tie game into a 10-point deficit. 27-17, 6 minutes, 40 seconds, and this is going to be a 1-minute timeout by the Lady Badgers as they try to recollect themselves as they've seen the steals go up. Piercy with 4 rebounds. She's got 3 steals here in the first half. Piercy came out alive here in the second period. She's quickly picked up 6 points. All of them, 2 of them off layups and 1 off of a nice 15-foot jumper. Free throw line extended. That caused the Lady Badgers to have to call a timeout so they could recollect their thoughts. Out of that timeout, the Lady Badger ball here in Paragould, Arkansas. We're in the first round of the 5A girls state playoffs. Lady Badgers inbound the ball. They got her in trouble on the far side. Now Piper Pitts, she races up to try to stop the dribble. Ball back on the far right side, way out by the half-court timeline. Drive on the baseline. They cut her off. Now top of the key. Lady Badgers drive right side, try to throw it down inside on the block, and Rose with the steal, and they throw her to the ground.
Second team foul. Charge to the Badgers.
Another foul there on the Badgers. Here comes Smith. Smith to Jones on the left side toward the wing. Back up top of the key to Piercy. Piercy looks to drive right side. Quick pass on the left side to Rose. Just a little too much mustard on it. As Rose outstretched hands couldn't quite get her grip on that ball as it bounces off into the stands. Greenwood full court press. Try to get them to stop that dribble, and they do. Now on the far sideline. They still with a chance to get this 10 seconds, and there we go, 25. We're 10 seconds in. They cross the timeline just in the nick of time. Badgers on the far right, they lob pass inside, and Piercy, she jumps up to try to knock it out, and they get a foul. It's going to be a push on Piercy. It better be her first foul of the night.
Second team foul, charge to the Bulldogs.
Badgers on the baseline.
Jeremy Clements, Keely Dolan. Check-in lead for the Bulldogs.
Badgers still looking to inbounds. Long pass, nearly intercepted by Smith. There's a scuffle for the ball on the floor. Piercy's able to get Nolan's able to get her hand in there. And tied and that will be a possession arrow headed to Greenwood's way as Dolan is in now along with Clements. Smith with the ball, left side wing. Over to Clements. Down toward into Piercy. Back to Clements for a shot from the left wing. Good. 4-3. Journey Clements comes in and immediately puts 3 more points on the board. 30-17. Greenwood with a good lead now here in the first half of the game. Beebe backs it out toward the timeline. They pass her far outside the three-point line, looking to go inside to their big. She gets a little tap from Pate Jones and hits the ground hard. That'll be a foul on Pate Jones. Sure, Pate will tell you she just barely touched her. Piper Pitts looks like she's going to check back in. Nope, they're going to make her wait. So we've got an inbound now by the Badgers. Their sophomore, Barton with the ball back on the right side. She drives, splits the double team. Ball knocked around, recovered by the Lady Badgers. Shot up again by Barton. No good from that three, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Greenwood ball, and that sends Piper Pitts in. That's going to give Jones a chance to catch her breath. As Greenwood's up 30-17.
And Johnson returns to the floor for the Badgers.
13-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball in the hands of Smith as she crosses the timeline. She goes left side to Clements for three from the corner. Couldn't get it to go, just a little short. Now Smith looking to knock the ball away. Here comes the Lady Badgers across the timeline. Bad pass, lazy pass there. She kind of just tried to flip it behind her. And Smith had her eye on the ball and nearly stole it away. Here, 4 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first half. Ball inbounded by the Lady Badgers, and that's in the hands of Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to the right. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Pearson. Pearson with her 5th rebound of the night. She drives right side lane, up, rolls around, just falls off the edge. Couldn't get the shooter's roll. Just under 4.5 minutes here, 30-17. Greenwood with a good 13-point lead. Badgers drive left side, throws up underhanded layup, can't good, but rebounded by Flowers. That's their big down in the post. Smith's going to be fouled as she looks to drive down the right side of the lane. Badgers foul. That's going to be a foul. That's a foul on Barton, her first foul. She's their shooter. Shot up left side, no good by Pitts. Rebound comes out to the Lady Badgers. Nearly stolen away by Piercy. She got her hands up in there on that pass, and now she's looking to steal one away. They've got her Badger trapped. She's going to be in trouble, and we got a jump ball. And that's going to go to the Lady Badgers possession arrow. Thought we were going to get a 5-second count on that, and she was getting locked up for a while there as Williams is going to check back in for the Lady Badgers. Ball inbounded, backcourt. Lady Badgers on the right wing. Shot or lob pass inside. And that's going to be an and one shot as Flowers gets 2. And we're going to have a foul come in here on.
Foul charge to Jeremy Clements at first personal. 14th foul charge to the Bulldogs.
That foul was on Clements. Shot up and good. Flowers. Quick pass in the far left corner to Clement. She tracks it down, back up top to Rose. Now Piercy top of the key. She looks to make a pass, knocked away by the Lady Badgers. That was Williams that got her hand down there, but she couldn't corral it as it goes out of bounds on the far side boundary. Inbounded now to Smith. Smith left side in the corner to Rose. Up for 3, no good. Bounces off, couldn't come up with a rebound. Smith got her hand as they tried to advance it down, so that stopped the fast break. Now back in the hands here on the lower block of the Badgers. Dolan with her hand on the ball, now down inside to the big as she tries to spin. That ball's going to go out of bounds. But it's going to be off of Greenwood. As the Badgers big tried to get inside, did a little spin move and split the double team. Ball on the baseline. Out in the pass there on the inside the key, right side wing. Cross-court pass over to the left wing. Drives just inside. Rose got her hand and altered the shot. And we're going to have a foul on the floor That's going to be a foul on Dolan, her first foul tonight.
Fifth team foul. Turns to the Bulldogs.
That'll be the 5th team foul. As they come out to have a chat with Flowers, she may have gotten swiped across the nose there as they were reaching for the ball. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. She's going to step out.
51 corner returns to the floor for the Badgers. She'll go to the Great Clips free throw line.
For Beebe,
Shooting 2.
that is going to be Lockhart. That's checked in now. And she'll be shooting the points. Her second shot up and good as well. 30-24. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Smith with the ball. She crosses the timeline, looks to drive, spin, back out to Piercy. Piercy way out top of the key. She's got her dribble, looks to drive, right side, kicks it right over to Rose for 3. Couldn't get it to fall. 30-24. Greenwood now back to a 6-point lead. Under 2.5 minutes left. Stolen away by Dolan. She hands it off to Rose. Dolan with her first steal of the night. Right side to Clements. In and out. It rolls in and out. Did everything but fall through, and the Lady Badgers come away with that rebound. Coming up with 2 minutes now left in the first half. 6-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. They still look in the trap. Clements with her hand in on the ball. Couldn't knock it away. Shot from the left side. Ball batted around by Lockhart, and that ball is going to go back out of bounds, and it'll be off of Izzy Smith on the far side. 1:50. Greenwood with a 6-point lead, 30-24. We've got a substitute as Rose is going to come out. That gives Jones a chance to come back in. Jones, Clements, Dolan, Piercy, and Smith now on the floor. Took the trap on the far side and almost knocked away by Jones. She got her hand on it. And second, on the follow-up, she recovered. She came back in. Jones did. Knocks it off the baseline. 1:43, 30-24. Greenwood with a 6-point lead. Ball on the baseline. Lady Badgers looking to inbound. They're in the right corner. Back up top. Ball carelessly thrown. They chase it down. Back to the top of the key for the Lady Badgers. Almost knocked away by Piercy. Piercy with a good hustle as Barton drove baseline around Dolan. I think Dolan's going to pick up another foul there. Her second foul here in the first half. Barton to shoot. And it's up off the back of the iron. No good. Barton kind of labeled. She's their sophomore, and she's considered their shooter on the court. Talking to Coach Castle. Second shot for Barton. It's going to be up and good. Here comes Smith. Smith left side wing to Jones. Jones with her dribble inside the key. They go stay left side. Passes Pitts over to Piercy. Piercy puts a shot up. It was just a little off to the right there. Rebounded by the Lady Badgers. Badgers cross the timeline. Greenwood in their half-court set now. 1-3-1 zone as they chase the ball with a chance to trap. They pick up her dribble. Almost. And we've got a block call, and that's going to be on number 1, Rose. Rose got the block while Piercy, she was going for the block and just missed on her swipe. Shot up off the back of the iron for Hicks. Her first time to the free throw line, her first miss. Second shot up. Bangs around in good, and we've got Clements coming back in. That's going to send Rose
Clements returns to the floor for the Bulldogs.
to the bench here with 61 seconds left. Greenwood up by 4 now, 30-26. Smith with the ball just across the timeline. No press by the Badgers. Piper Pitts on the left wing, back up top to Peyton Jones. She Dribbles inside, kicks it out to Piercy. Piercy finds Clements on the right side for three, and it's good. Journey Clements knocks down another three tonight. Her second three here in the first half, 33-26. Greenwood's got it back up now to a 7-point lead. Down inside, there's a nice travel, no call, knocked away by Piercy. Piercy gets it down ahead to Smith. Smith goes for the layup, rejected, and ball's going to be on the baseline, Greenwood's possession, as the Lady Badger was able to hustle back and get her hand up on that layup. Ball inbound to Piercy. Piercy, she breaks her defender, kicks it right now to Clements for three. Off the front edge of the iron, side edge of the iron, wouldn't go. Under 15 seconds, coming up on 10 seconds. Knocked out of bounds by Clements. 10.5 seconds. Ball's going to be on this near side, right in front of the Greenwood bench for the Lady Badgers as they're trying to fight back. 7-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbound left corner. Lob pass down inside, stolen away by Piercy. She just reached up and grabbed the ball. With her fourth steal of the night, and the Lady Badgers recover 33-26 as we head into halftime. Greenwood with the lead. We'll step away. We'll be back here later as we come up on the third period. This is Bulldog basketball.
Show your school spirit with some
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votaw. You never met a lawyer like me.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votaw. You never met a lawyer like me.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
We're back, Greenwood Bulldog fans. We're in Northeast Arkansas, Paragould, at the Greene County Tech Arena. Lady Bulldogs are up against the number 3 seed Lady Badgers. Beebe. Just a quick trip up the highway for Lady Badgers. Lady Bulldogs, they made the trip yesterday, so they can make a normal day today after a good night's sleep. They got a chance to get out this morning. I think it was 10:30, 11 o'clock. They said they were going to go to a local gymnasium, get a good shoot around, try to make it as normal of a day as possible. We weren't able to make the games last week. Greenwood had an opportunity to play 3 games in 1 week. They had to make up a Siloam Springs snow day, and they knocked Siloam Springs off on Monday. Up in Siloam Springs, 94-51. Piercy with a 35-point game high. Then they played Russellville on Tuesday last week. Izzy Smith with a 30-point game high as Greenwood knocked off the Russellville Cyclones 99-42. And then Friday they played their senior night against Mountain Home 85-60. Piercy 43 points. And Izzy Smith came alive with 31 points as well. She's inching up her 1,000 career points. After the first half tonight, Ashlyn Rose with 8 points, Piper Pitts with 3, Izzy Smith with 6 points, Kyla Piercy with 10 points, Journey Clement, she's coming off the bench and knocked down 2 3-pointers for 6. And then we've seen Keely Dolan in the game as well. Just under a minute here before we head into the third period tonight. Lady Bulldogs will have the ball. They're in their road whites. You're just able to listen. You can't maybe see the screen. Road whites, blue numerals. Lady Badgers in their maroon and silver, maroon and gold or gray. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs. They cross the timeline. Izzy Smith with the ball, and she gets it back up top to Jones. Here in the left corner to Pitts. Pitts drives toward the lane, kicks it right side out to Smith on the right wing. She dribbles in, reverses, down inside on the lower block to Rose. Ball's knocked around and goes right off of Rose's foot, out of bounds. Turnover. Lady Badgers, they look to try to break the full court press. And they get that ball across the timeline. Back up top of the key for the Lady Badgers over the right wing. Cross-court pass to the left wing to Barton. Barton pulls up just short of the lane. Couldn't get that to go, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Badgers. That's going to go off Flowers. Number 3, Bailey Barton. That's the Badgers shooter. Keep your eye on her. Ball up top of the key to Jones. Hands it off to Piercy. Piercy broke up to the left side. Over to Piper Pitts. Almost lost it, and she did. Excuse me, as the ball went out on the far side, back into the hands of the Lady Badgers. Greenwood with 2 uncharacteristic turnovers in a row here coming into the third period. Ball way outside toward the timeline for the Badgers. They try to go inside, stolen away by Rose, who gets it up to Smith. Smith didn't have the numbers as it was 1-on-3. She collects, gives it to Jones. Here in the left corner to Rose. Rose back top of the key. Over to Piercy, left wing. No good. Couldn't get that in the ball. Rose did a good job of getting that whole series started with her steal. Lady Badgers working their way toward the arch. Knocked out of bounds by Smith. Lady Badgers going to inbound now. 33-26, just under 6.5 minutes. They're right in front of their own bench. Inbound to the backcourt. Smith up on the ball. They set a screen to get her off, and she rubs off on that screen. We got a foul called. That's going to be Izzy Smith's going to pick up her second foul. First foul here in the third period. Barton with the ball on the right wing. She backs it out. They come up, try to pick up her dribble, and she does. She gives it back to her teammate Johnson. Johnson over the left wing, back to Barton, down the left corner. Picks up her dribble after a single dribble. Now a drive on the baseline. Back to the left wing, down inside. They're looking for that post up, and it wasn't there, and that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. That's the big 34 Flowers. She put the ball down below her waist by her knees, and Piercy was down there to knock it away. Here comes Greenwood. They're in the lower corner to Pitts. Pitts looked to try to make a three, and they got a hand on it. So number 13 was able to get her hand up in Pitts' face. 26-33. Greenwood up by 6 points here. And there's a ball thrown away. Unforced error. As we approach 5.5 minutes here in the third period. Not as crisp as we did when we came out in the first period. Jones with the ball here on the left wing. She dribbles back, gets a nice screen by Smith. Back up top to Smith. She's way up by the logo, and she tries to dribble around Barton. They double team her. Beebe in their 2-3 zone. Not going to give any drives into the lane. Piercy's there on the free throw line on the elbow, and they've made her pick up her dribble. Now Jones, she dribbles out to the left wing. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And Jones loses control, and that's going to go out of bounds and turn over to the Lady Badgers. Greenwood set up in their full court press. Still 33-26, stolen away by Piercy. Bad pass by the Lady Badgers. Piercy drives in, errant pass, and she tried to hit Pitts on the far right side and knocked away by Piercy on the fast break, as she was able to come up from behind the Lady Badgers and knock it away. Greenwood cheerleaders in the house tonight. You just hear them as they cheer on the Lady Bulldogs. Ball inbounded on the baseline. Drive on the lower block by the Badgers. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded. Up. Second shot. Put back. No good as the Badgers fight each other for the rebound. Shot up outside the arc. No good. Rebound still fought for, and the Badgers come up with the fourth rebound. Shot by Barton from 3. No good. She almost rebounds her own shot, and we've got a foul called. That's going to be a foul on Izzy Smith. That's going to be her third foul of the night. Izzy's going to have to play smart. She's got 6 points here. Barton with the ball, almost stolen away by Smith. Piercy comes up with a double team trap, and they throw it off at Piercy's leg out of bounds as Barton's in trouble for the Lady Badgers. Just under 4.5 minutes left. Got Lady Badgers on the near side in front of the scorer's bench. And they go backcourt as a safety valve. Barton with the ball. She comes up to the timeline, lays her shoulder in, no call. As she leans into Smith, trying to get some space. Back to Barton. She drives left side down toward the baseline. And we've got a foul again. That's going to be a foul on Smith. And that's 4 on Izzy, and that's going to send Izzy to the bench for a while, more than likely here. May not see her in the rest of the third period. Shot up. And we've got a foul now again for that shot in the left corner from Barton. And I think that foul is going to be on Rose. Foul charge, third foul on Ashley. Shot up and good for Barton. At the Greene Club's free throw line. Second shot for Barton, and it's going to be up and through. She'll have her third shot now, and she was shooting a 3. 28-33, chance to cut it down by 1. There's 3 in a row by Barton. Greenwood up by 4. Jones with the ball. She's at the top of the key. Left wing to Piercy. Piercy drives back toward the lane. As the Badgers, another girl, falls, hits the ground. They're having a lot of trouble keeping their feet tonight, the Lady Badgers. Quick pass down inside to Rose. Rose, left-handed shot off the board. Gets her own rebound. We've got a whistle time, or a whistle stoppage in play. I don't think the official that was up top could tell where the ball hit off the edge of the backboard. Still legal by Rose, and she got her own rebound. Top of the key by Jones. Badgers back in a switching man-to-man. Shot up to the right wing by Rose, rebounded by Jones, and we've got a shot clock violation. We're coming up on 3.5 minutes, 33-29. Greenwood hasn't come out of the halftime as sharp as they went in. So got some work for them to do as they let that 10-point lead dwindle down. Here comes the Lady Badgers on the baseline, and they go left corner for 3, no good. Rebound comes up to Piercy. Piercy drives all the way into the lane. The ball gets knocked away as she gets bumped. And that ball is going to be on the baseline out of bounds with the Badgers. 5th steal tonight for Piercy. Ball on the baseline, inbound up top to Jones. Jones inside the key, left side to Pitts for three, no good. Rebound fought for as Rose had her hand on the ball. So we're going to get a foul called on Rose as they say she had a hold of her hand or arm.
15 foul charge.
Fourth foul there on Rose. And that'll bring the Lady Bulldog off the bench. We'll sub in for Rose more than likely. Looks like it's Dolan, Keely Dolan, senior, to check in. Sending Rose to the bench with her fourth foul. Shot up good for Hicks.
Keely Dolan returns to the floor for the Bulldogs.
We've got some foul trouble to deal with. Second shot up off the back of the iron. Jones trying for the rebound, and she's able to keep it moving, but it rolls out of bounds, and it's off the Lady Badgers. Greenwood's ball on the far side. As the Lady Badger was the last hand to come out of the pile and knocked it out of bounds, and out of reach as Jones was trying to track it down. Ball inbound to Jones. She's out by the timeline. Half court set in the front court. Piercy right wing. She drives, kicks it off to Dolan from the corner. Couldn't get it to go. Pitts fights for it, gets the rebound, hands it off to Piercy in the lane. Up, shot off the glass, no good. No foul called, and here comes the Lady Badgers. Piper Pitts fought hard for that rebound. Hate to come away with no points. Lady Badgers with the ball. They're way outside the arc. They go right wing to Barton for three. It's a tie ball game now. 33-33. We come up on 2 minutes left nearly here in the third period. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Piercy with the ball. She shoots up off the side of the lane on the elbow. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound goes to the Badgers as they look for a chance to take a lead. Crowd was getting in it. They had a good crowd travel up from Beebe. Right side corner. Right wing for Barton. Barton runs into Piercy, grabs Piercy's arm, and we're going to get a foul called on Piercy as Piercy went for the steal. I guess they just overlooked the fact that Piercy's arm was in the grasp of the Beebe player. Barton had a hold of her hand once she saw that the steal was about to happen. Piercy's got her work cut out for her. She's going to lead this team. Shot up by Barton. It's her fourth free throw of the night of the third period. Minute 44, 34-33. 1 point lead, now 2 point lead for the Badgers. Jones with the ball, way outside the top of the key. She looks for Piercy left wing. Piercy looks to drive in. Every time Piercy gets the ball, they sag, put 2 to 3 girls on Piercy. Piercy with the ball outside the arc. She drives in, gives it up. There's a blocking foul, as it should be, on the Lady Badgers, and that's going to send Piercy to the line to shoot 2, and that foul is going to be on Lockhart, her first foul of the night. Minute 20 left, 35-33. Piercy to shoot. It's up and good. Piercy's first points. Greenwood's first points here in the third period. Long drought, 6 minutes drought for the Lady Bulldogs. And we can chalk this up as their one bad period of the day, as they've added 2 points to what they came out with at halftime. Greenwood looking the trap over on the far side. Lady Badgers trying to drive. They make a pass, almost stolen away by Piercy. Piercy's hustling, using lots of energy as she chases that ball down since she's at the top of the 1-3-1 zone. You're in the number 1 spot on the 1-3-1 zone. You're going to run sideline to sideline. You're going to use up all your legs. So Piercy, she's got the athletic ability. She can do it. is going to get a chance for her to get some steals there on the top side of the 1-3-1 zone. Looks in the trap. Ball right wing for the Lady Badgers. As they go inside, she can mishandles it. And that ball is going to go off of Flowers. They're big. Their post. She couldn't handle that pass. 35-35. Tie game under a minute. Coming up on 40 seconds. Top of the key to Jones. Still have the time shot clock in play. Coming up on 15 seconds. Shot by Dolan. Couldn't get that three to go. Rebounded by the Lady Badgers. Shot clock still in play. 25. Coming up on 20 seconds left here in the third period. Ball's way out toward the logo. On the left side of the key. He looks to spin. Piper Pitts gets screened. Pass made. Mishandled. Back to Barton on the right wing. Piercy up on her. Shot from the left wing with 6 seconds. Johnson gets another three, and it's 35-38 as we finish up the third period. As Greenwood uncharacteristically came out kind of flat. Only able to get 2 points there in the third period. Can't say I've ever seen that before this whole year, but we're going to step away here. This is Bulldog basketball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
We're back, Greenwood Bulldog fans. Greene County Tech Arena up here in northeast Arkansas in Paragould. Third period was not what Coach Castleman drew up at halftime, I can promise you. I wasn't in the locker room, but I can tell you coming out with a 33-26 lead, Greenwood's only able to manage 2 points on the board in the third period. I know Coach Castleman's not worried. He's got an idea. He's got the players. As the girls get back on the court, 8 points for Rose total, 3 points for Pitt, 6 points for Izzy Smith, 12 points for Pearson. As we head into the fourth period, we've got another foul. That's going to be a foul on Piper Pitts. She had a foul to give. That's only her second tonight. 35-38. Greenwood's got to get this lead back here early on and start adding to it. Lady Badgers, right side wing with their dribble. Back up top with the key to Barton. She's their sophomore and their shooter. Left side wing to Barton now on the baseline now for the Lady Badgers. Greenwood out, still playing that 1-3-1 zone. They chase the ball down, try to get them to pull up. And there's points on the lower block for the Lady Badgers. Piercy with the ball. And the official calls a travel. As he says Piercy picked up her pivot foot. Really never established the pivot foot. She got ready to get into her offensive set. 40-35, Greenwood down by 5. 7 minutes left. Shot up. Good for Greene. That brings the Beebe crowd alive. Over to Pitts. Back up top as it's looked for Dolan. She gives it up to Piercy. Piercy top of the key. Badgers are dropping back. Got knocked away there by Clements. Clements did a good job with that rebound. Over to Piercy. Piercy passed down inside to Dolan. Dolan up off the glass. Off the back of the iron. Whitten goes. Piercy gets knocked around. No foul called, and they're going to get Piercy with a reach in. And they change that off to Dolan. Dolan with her third foul tonight. Rose comes back in. She's got 4. Smith's coming back in with 4. Girls going to have to play smart. Got to play tight defense, just can't reach in, can't bump. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Lady Badgers with the ball, up 43-35. Shot up 3, no good. As the Lady Badgers see themselves sitting on an 8-point lead. Biggest lead for the Lady Badgers tonight. Ball inbound on the far end to Smith. Smith with the ball across the timeline. Smith on the right wing. She finds Pitts over on the right side above the corner. Hands off to Piercy. They knock it away. She gets bumped, no call. As the Lady Badgers are getting away with a lot of bumping. There's a push by Martin with her forearm, no call. And now she's going to hook around Smith, and no call there as well. 43-35, 6 minutes, 5 seconds left here in the game. Badgers up by 8. Nearly stolen away by Piercy. Piercy hustles, and she's able to track down the steal. She drives, bumped again inside as they're putting hands all over the Greenwood girls as they try to drive with no call. She picked up that 5th foul here early in the fourth period. Beebe crowd's coming alive here. They're just an hour or so down the interstate. Greenwood Bulldog fans did travel, though. You'll see some G's out in the crowd. 35-45, biggest lead now for the Beebe Lady Badgers. Lady Badgers are going to go to the line to shoot 2. Should be Williams, number 20, going to the line to shoot. Ashley Rose gets a 5. She walks down the bench with her teammates. Shot from the free throw line. First shot. It's up and good. That was an and 1. 46-35. Right side on the wing. Pitts back up top to Jones. Jones, she barks in order, getting to their half-court set. Back to the right side over to Pitts. Pitts drives baseline, tries to get a pass to Dolan. Stolen away by the Badgers, gets it in, but stolen away again by Jones. Goes up for 3. Rebound fought for, and Piercy tries to knock it out. Piercy will pick up her 3rd foul. Ball will be inbound. Lady Badgers, they break the press. They've got a 2-on-2 opportunity. Pitts comes out with the ball. Nice rebound by Piper. Just under 5. Coming up on 4.5 minutes for the Lady Bulldogs in the game as they're trying to battle back. Down by 11. Jones, she drives in, kicks it right to Pitts. Dribble handoff to Smith. Smith's on the far side, has to pick up her dribble. Back to Jones. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Bulldogs. Piercy with the ball. She drives in, finds Dolan open on the left block. Couldn't get that one to fall. Just under 4.5 minutes here left in the game. Lady Badgers way up top. They're out on the logo of the Greene County Tech Eagle. She drives right side. Lady Badger down to the right block. Up and good. That's Johnson with 2 points. Izzy Smith with the ball. Left side over to Jones. Right side wing to Kylie Piercy. She looks for a cutter. There's Smith. Right side of the top of the key. Back to the right wing with her dribble. She drives in. Nice little step move as she crossed over. Foul is going to be called on the Lady Badger looks like number 3 with that foul. Or Hicks. As they got down on the right corner. Here comes Smith across the timeline. Right at 3 minutes left here in the game. Greenwood down by 11. This ball gets knocked down off of the Lady Badgers. As that was a pass intended for Journey Clements here in the left corner on the near side. Piper pitch to inbound. Greenwood down by 11. Pass up top of the key to Piercy. Piercy drives inside. They push. No call. Officials just swallowing the whistle anytime Piercy has the ball and tries to drive into the lane. Shot on the right side. Drives on the baseline. Shot up, no good, but we got a foul called. It's going to be a shooting foul. That's going to be on Smith. Unfortunately, that's going to send our senior, Izzy Smith, to the bench with five fouls, 6 points tonight. Hate to see it for Izzy Smith, our senior. One of our 3 start tonight. She'll go and join Ashley Rose on the bench. 48-37. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the game. Shot up, and it's good. 49-37. Greenwood down by 12. Jones with the ball. Shot up by Piercy. In and out, and goes right back in. Nice shooter throw. That's 4 points for Piercy here in the 4th period. Lady Badgers with the ball, left side, way outside the wing. She looks to keep her dribble. Shot up outside, and that's going to be a foul on Piercy. That's going to be her 4th. Lots of daylight between Piercy and the shooter compared to the amount of time she's been getting bumped when she drives the lane. It's hard to see that as a foul. Greenwood now back to an 11-point deficit, 39-50. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the game. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs have got a lot of work ahead of them. They're going to come out ahead 51-39. Find the 3rd shot, since that was a foul and a 3-point shot. And that shot is up and good, 52-39. Greenwood down by 13. Kate Jones on the right, left wing. Dribble hand off to Piercy. Piercy top of the key. Shot up good for 2 for Piercy. As the Lady Badgers are dropping 4 into the lane every time Piercy starts her drive. Ball up top. Way out by the timeline for Barton with the Lady Badgers. Piercy all over, playing good defense. Ball down in the lane. Shot no good. We're going to have a foul called on the Lady Bulldogs here. That foul is going to be on 22, Peyton Jones. That's going to be her 3rd personal. Piercy playing with 4. Peyton Jones playing with 3. Piper Pitts playing with 2. Jeremy Clements, she's in the game now. Shots up and good, and Hallie Fox in as well. Sophomore Hallie Fox getting some time on the court here. Jones with the ball. She with her dribble on the left wing. Back up top to Piercy. Piercy on the top of the key. She takes a shot just inside the key. Rebounds her own shot. Up and in. Good for 2. Kyla Piercy, the workhorse here in the 4th period. And she's got a lot of hustle in her. A lot of energy. 43-53, Greenwood down by 10, now back to 12. Under a minute 20. Piercy goes right side to Fox. Fox shot off the iron, no good. 55-43. Lady Badgers with the ball on the far left side. Way out past the wing, they get it down the left block. Spin move down inside, and she's fouled. Lady Bulldogs just breathe on the Lady Badgers. They're going to get a foul called. That's going to be a foul call on Piper Pitts, her 3rd person. Under a minute left here, 55-43, 56-43. Lady Badgers with the lead. Second shot here for Lockhart. It's up and good, 57-43. Jones with the ball on top of the key over to Pearson. Pearson drives the left wing. They got 3 girls on her. Now Barton on the ball. Piper Pitts as she dribbles in. Swipe at the ball, no call. And there's a late call. Lady Badgers.
Team foul, charge to the Badgers.
And we're down 14. Shot up, good. Hallie Fox for 3. Lady Badgers with the ball. They running fast. They drive into the lane, lose possession, but it's going to be off Greenwood. Ball on the baseline. Ball inbounded, knocked away by Piercy, almost recovered by Piercy, and recovered by the Lady Badgers. 57-46, coming up on 15 seconds left here in the game. Shot clock still on. Lady Badgers out on the logo. They hold the ball, looking for a foul. I don't think Coach Castleman wants them to. Looks like we're not going to finish out the way we were hoping. It's going to be 46-57. As the Beebe Lady Badgers going to walk away with a win tonight. And unfortunately for these Lady Bulldogs, that's going to end their 24-25 basketball season. We'll step away, just briefly come back with some point totals as we close out tonight's game. This is Bulldog basketball.
How long have they been in business?
100 years.
100 years? That's nothing. We've been standing here almost that long. Why are we here again?
I'm trying to get one of those Farmers Bank ATV loans.
An ATV loan? You mean we've been posing all this time so you can get an ATV loan?
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
We're back, Greenwood Bulldog fans, as the Lady Bulldogs unfortunately fall to the Beebe Lady Badgers tonight, 46-57. Greenwood held lead for a good part of the game and just came out with a flat third period, only able to put 2 points on the board, and that cost them, and they weren't able to battle back here in the fourth period. Point totals, 20 points for Kyla Piercy, 8 points for Ashlyn Rose, 6 points for Smith, and unfortunately the 3-time defending state champion Lady Bulldogs will fall tonight to the Beebe Lady Badgers. This is Stuart Leonard here with Joey Buffett on the camera and Sean Holland doing his all-time finest on sound and how it looks for you. We appreciate you joining us this year, and I know the girls appreciated you coming out at the home games when you could and supporting the Lady Bulldogs. This is Bulldog basketball.